Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, friends. Today we are dealing with the part 6 of the Electricity Act 2003. Now, I have got a very good response regarding the Electricity Act 2003 Part 6 because my each part has been appreciated by all of you. Thank you very much. And in that particular issue, I would like to say that thanks for your encouragement. And today we will be dealing with the Part 6, that is the Electricity Act. Now, this Part 6 deals with particularly with offences and penalties. Now, when you are dealing with offences and penalties, you must come to know, friends, that whenever we study any act, generally we study in 4 different forms. Say, for example, nature, scope, object, the procedure, and lastly the offences and penalties. So, offences and penalties we are dealing with today, and we are dealing with section 135 of this act stating about the theft of electricity. The section tells us that whoever dishonestly taps, makes a causes to made any connection with overhead, underground or any underground lines or cables or service wires, or make any alteration in the particular case, then that will be coming under the theft of the electricity, wherein you will use different types of thefts. Say, for example, if anybody damages the electric meter, if anybody cracks the electric meter, if anybody damages the separate lines, or if anybody has any illegal connection with any authorized agent, then also that is also coming under the theft of the electricity. And you all know, in this regard, there is a punishment, direct punishment of 3 years or fine or both, depending upon the situation you deal. Now, when you deal with the situation, you will come to know all these things. Okay. Now, in the next point, I would like to tell you that whenever you have this type of theft, it is your first prima facie duty to report to the office. Many of the people, they don't report to the office, and that will again increase the theft of the electricity. Now, in this particular aspect, when you have knowledge about the penalties, the knowledge is that there is an imprisonment for 6 months, or which may extend to 5 years, or with fine or without fine, depending upon the breakage of the particular items you do. Say, for example, many rural places, they directly catch the electricity from the poles, and then there are lots of unwanted incidences which we can cut out, but we are not looking for that particular aspect. So, first important thing, as a consumer, you must go and tell the office whatever things has been happened correctly. Okay. Now, if you have any prejudices in the mind, don't have any prejudices regarding the electricity, because electricity is one of the commodity where you cannot have an adjustment. Means it is compulsory that your case must be filed, compulsory, and you have to go to the police station, and then you have to file the complaint, and the police will also take the action within 24 hours from the particularly the aspect. Now, in this particular aspect, maximum the police can take action for 48 hours depending upon the situation. Okay. Now, here again I would like to tell you that many things the persons they are saying, or the general public is saying, that many persons they disturb the wire lines, they disturb the meters, they disturb many proceedings, they don't cooperate to the particular electricity office, and many searches and seizures are made, but in this aspect the persons cannot have a good communication, because we are not talking properly to all these persons. Now, in this aspect I would like to tell, and I want to concentrate on section 136 regarding theft of electric lines and materials. So the section reads that whoever dishonestly cuts or removes or takes away and transfer an electric line, material or meter from a tower, pole or any installation of a place or installation of any other place or site where it has been rightly or lawfully stored, deposited, kept, stocked, situation and located including during transportation without the consent of the licensee. So this is the reading of the section which tells you that you should not do such type of activities, because if you are doing such type of activities then it will be coming under the offences. So once you commit or once you consent that the offences is there, likely punishment is 100% there. Okay, and in this aspect you have to be very careful regarding the things that are to be done. So you have to directly report to the police station, directly tell what things have happened, what things has been damaged or what things has been altered. Say for example, changing of electric lines, materials shall be punishable for more than 3 years, or with fine or with both the fine. So these all things you have to keep in your mind, that whenever this type of situation happens, it is of danger nature, you must understand. Okay, so in this particular aspect I want to go further in the section 137 stating about the punishment for receiving stolen property. Now this is also a grave offence. So section reads, whoever dishonestly receives any stolen electric line or material, knowing or having reason to believe the same to be stolen property, shall be punishable with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 3 years, or fine, or with both. So it is very importantly that all the persons must know that what is the importance of electric line, what is the importance of the particularly materials which are used for the electricity. So it is my humble request to you that persons must be made aware about all these things. Say for example, many persons, they unauthorizedly connect any meter with taking a small money. Now our mentality is that we are spending only small money. So in that aspect also, you don't have to go for wrong methods, wrong things, because wrong things will lead to another offense. Okay, so you have to keep in mind. Now here very importantly, the section also tells you very clear cutly that whoever maliciously injures any meter, or whoever has fraudulently altered the index of such meter, will be punishable, and that punishment may be 3 years also, 5 years also, with fine, without fine, depending upon the situation to situation. So a consumer of the electricity must be alert every time, and in this aspect you must also know what is the penalty, which is going to be imposed upon you. The first penalty is that whoever with the intent to cut off the electricity cuts or injures or attempts to cut or injure any electric supply line or works shall be punishable with fine which may extend to 10,000 rupees. So this is not a small amount. Okay, so you must be careful, very careful regarding the doing such type of illegal activities. Now in this all things, there may be a small fine of 2,000 rupees also, there may be fine of 10,000 rupees also, but you know, a small punishment or a big punishment, after all it is a punishment. So you have to be very alert about all this. Okay, and in this particularly I conclude my lecture. Thank you for your patience hearing, and thank you for your cooperation in encouraging the Electricity Act 2003. Friends, I request you to please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel Law Jurist Dr. Pramod Wagmare, and put the bell notification on so that this video will be reached to that masses who are nothingly knowing about the Electricity Act. So presently the awareness has to be created, and this awareness has to be taken into particular aspect. Thank you friends for your patience hearing, and thank you for your appreciation.